So you all walk out these great double doors into a cemetery.
A cemetery?
So, tucked behind the mansion is a fog-shrouded cemetery enclosed in a 7-foot-tall fence of wrought iron. It's all rusty. It's really thick. Like you can't really see between it. In the northeast corner stands a mausoleum. So you've not done something. So you suddenly feel like someone or something is watching you. Looking up, you spot a well-dressed man with a thick mane of tassel-down hair observing you from the high tower window. He draws the curtains and disappears from view.
And he's in the topmost part of the tower? Is that what
Yes, so he's up in the tower.
So he's not...
No, like, so think of it still connecting, so there's part of the tower.
Okay.
So looking at the map that you saw, there was the mausoleum. So there's a mausoleum. So actually, that should have been farther over there, but that's where you saw him at the topmost part of that.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, excuse me.
So, Vincent, let's give a good look around this graveyard right here. There could be something of use here.
And there's the mausoleum.
I wanna check all the graves, like the headstones.
All right, all the headstones are carved. There's like there's dragons on all of them. So there's lots of knights. Like you don't seriously. It doesn't take much to come up and read on there.
You just asked me.
There's you all spread around, but it's basically mausoleums for the knights of the Silver Dragon. So fallen knights, things like that.
Do any of the graves look fresher than any of the other ones?
No, it looks like it's been a long time. Wait. So going around, you do a perception check, please.
I rolled a 1. I'm using my inspiration point to reroll.
Because that's where
Nat 20.
That's exactly the time that we needed that.
What?
From one extreme to the other.
So there's a thick fog on the ground. Come through. It's a thick fog, and as you're going around, you almost stumble into what looks like 5 graves that have been dug up.
Dug up.
Do we see anything in the graves?
No,
I
something came up and out of them.
I'm going to use Druidcraft to manipulate the weather around me and try to blow the fog away.
Yeah, so it's really easy. So that as you throw in, now that Vincent found it, but you threw it through, and it's like as Vincent realizes, oh crap, I'm standing at like 5 open graves. Your fog moves it out. Now everyone sees that Vincent is standing, and like, oh, there are 5 graves that are exhumed.
Wasn't that the number of people that were inside?
I don't know if it's pertinent information, but what do the headstones say?
So they all have different names of knights.
Is it relevant information? If not, it's fine.
No, they're all knights.
So there's the possibility of 2 more being out here, up to 5 if the 3 inside didn't count.
Of the red ones.
Yeah.
Correct.
And the 3 inside, did you actually dispose of those 3?
They
disposed
disposed of themselves.
They disposed of themselves, and Carl's armor and everything is based off the 3 of them.
Okay, because I was taking care of Charles
like
whenever all that happened, so
Okay,
I was wondering what happened.
I was going to say, since their bodies are just gone, can we just fill the graves back up? As some form of respect, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I don't know which 2 we haven't found yet, but...
Well, that's just it. It could be 2 or it could be 5. It could be 5 that are just out here, and the 3 in there didn't count against the 5 that were out here. So that means there could be more than 2, but at least 2 are out here.
Can you... Is Mold Earth a cantrip?
No.
I can shape Earth as a cantrip. Do you want me to cover the graves back
Yeah,
up?
I was going to say, can you just kind of fill them in, just as a respect thing?
Sure. Cantrip.
So So again, he's sealed them up. They're flat. You don't even make them look like the fresh graves. They're full. I'm assuming it's all flat. And there you see the headstones of all the knights.
Was there any type of floral arrangements that were here?
There are no plants through here. It is barren because it is basically been exposed through the mists over time. Again, this place is.
So for the 5 that we know that are empty, I'm going to druid craft on them and have flowers come out of those 5.
Okay.
So they're marked and we don't.
So the flowers come up, but they have no color.
Okay.
It's like your dirt.
Ah.
Your dirt says if you want to imbue them, to take like a sprinkle of me, and you can spread. You can give color to these, but you must burn a spell slot to imbue magic and yourself onto them, and they can become living, true living.
No, these are just grave markers. So I'm not going to expend a spell slot for it.
So,
If needs be, if we do so out of respect on the way out, I might. But for now, they're just markers.
But that's less, if you end up wanting to do crops or do something, you're
Expending. That's a different spell.
You're using yourself to spread it.
Yeah, that's a different spell. It's plant growth.
So
is that all I got on a nat 20 perception?
I mean, it's like
nothing else here?
it's like you didn't fall into the graves.
Okay.
Because if you wouldn't have rolled high enough, you'd fell into them.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, you're at 20 left. You see all 5 of them.
So
Because you rolled low enough, you got close, you would have fallen into another.
I say we go check out the mausoleum and then head to the tower.
So that's the tower, right?
Yeah.
And then mausoleum's over here?
The mausoleum's over here.
Over there. Okay.
I mean, just to investigate while we're out here, you never know. There could be something, there could be nothing, but I say,
The mausoleum's probably smaller than the tower,
yeah.
correct?
Yeah, it's a mausoleum.
Okay.
I marked it.
It's almost the shape of like a diamond in a way.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, we can.
Actually, this is a good representation. Think of it sort of.
So all of us don't
like
need to go in there then.
No, I mean, let's just check
Okay.
it out because that's the only mausoleum here. So
I'll just hang out in the cemetery, just keep watch. If one or two of you want to go in, just check out the mausoleum.
Well, you want to get close enough and I can reach you?
Yeah. We'll walk over to it. I just don't think
you're
all
the
of us need
very
to go in.
perceptive one of the bunch.
Do you want me to go in then?
I can look around. I'm not blind, dude. Come on.
I was just.
He's
someone
just
needs to stay outside, obviously.
Yeah,
I'll go in. That's fine. That ain't no problem.
I mean, I just want somebody that's perceptive.
My perception's like a
My
plus
passive
12.
perception's
Exactly.
a 23.
Let me explain how big.
So one of you.
I'll go.
I mean, I just want somebody that's really
The
perceptive.
mausoleum is 30 by 30.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not that big then.
I mean, I just want to cover all of our bases on.
I'll go in, and if one or two other people want to come with me, that's fine.
Well, you and Bozak go.
Okay, me and Bozak will both go then.
Alright, so I got a 24.
All right. Well, as you're walking up, you see a tarnished, silver-plated gargoyle shaped like a dragon wormling clinging to the stone-tiled roof of the mausoleum. So it's like it's on like the top.
I'm pretty sure they told us not to wake this guy up again.
So, all right. An 8-foot-tall, 4-foot wide white marble door sets into the southwest wall, engraved the name Anchor of Ost. So
Let's stealth in here.
Anchor. What is it?
it's the name of the place that you're at. It's.
This is the
Remember,
guy they
it was-
told us not to wake back up.
Yeah, let's stealth in, me and you.
Why do you want to go in there and disturb him?
If we stealth, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it's
No.
it's Argenvost.
You'll be able to detect tremor. He's a dragon, my friend. I thought you were the dragon lord.
I do have
You can
dragons.
ask your dragons about it.
Okay, I'll ask Glacius then.
Ask the Glacius.
Nobody here has
A glacier.
It's just Glacius.
Ignacio.
Just Glacius.
Yeah. So Glacius is saying. So he says, "Here lays the headless body of my forebear."
You're over there seeing that.
I mean, if it's headless. don't think we have anything to worry about.
So are you on the edge looking in?
Yeah, I mean, I'm
All right,
right
so
up
you
at
see,
the door.
You see the interior of the mausoleum looking in is dark and dusty. You see 4 empty alcoves within the raised floor. Etched into the far wall is a verse written in Draconic.
I can read that.
I said, you don't have to come in to see this at this point.
Okay.
So, here lie the bones and treasures of Argynvost, Lord of Argynvost Holt, and founder of the Order of the Silver Dragons.
I'm kind of curious.
So
I'm going to walk back to you guys and say
Like, dudes went nuts.
they told us not to wake that guy up, and it said there's treasure in there.
Is Glacius saying anything?
So, Glacius is just sad. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like can I just put him in there and me not go and let him pay his respects to his...
Okay, that's like, so do you bring him out like little
Yeah, I'll put baby Glacius in there.
like little wormling Glacius in?
I won't go in. I'll just put him in there so he can, like... Because you said that was, like, his parents, pretty much.
Yes.
I'll let him pay his respects.
He's expecting the dragon to be of its own nature and steal the treasure itself.
No, Cinder's
That's the golden one.
Cinder's the selfish
So,
one.
so he's sending the
he
The
just got
nicer
a.
one.
He
It's
got
still a dragon.
Well, they have to have different personalities, though. I don't want this one to be greedy because Cinder's already greedy.
It comes to a point, you know, like silver dragons have
He'll be
much
decent.
different personality.
Yeah.
Like, much different personality. Even like the gold, even gold dragons still like gold to a point, but silver is it wants to be noble. It's like it will choose the most noble of paths.
But at the same point, in this realm, silver's more expensive than gold.
That's true. True. So the dragon comes in and sort of walks in wobbling because it's like this is the first time it's ever walked.
Yeah.
And so it just sort of goes and it sort of falls every once in a while, and then gets up and sort of wobbling, and it's not moved its wings, and it gets up, and there's a couple very very thin slits in the mausoleum, like super thin, but when he gets up to this one spot, there's like all these little slits coming down. That look very much like the shape of lights coming out of the shape of the mausoleum through there. It's almost like like a diamond type thing. And the dragon gets in it, and this is probably the first time, and he like shines and like all shining through, and it rears up and does this pitiful little roar and opens its wings for the first time. So if anyone wants to do a perception check to see if you hear the little roar, like you're gonna hear it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
I'm
right
saying
there.
like you guys that are back here, if you want to hear it.
Yeah. 25.
Yeah, you heard it.
13.
No, it's, like I said, it's shrill, but it doesn't sound like it's.
Does it sound like it's in pain, right?
15.
No, yeah, so like you all hear.
Does it sound like it's in pain?
No,
Because
it's
if it
just
is, I'm going.
it's just a.
Vincent will do like a little half smile. You
Yeah,
know?
it's just it's almost like almost like a howl to where like it's speaking. Anyone that understands Draconic, raise your hand.
I think I do.
I'm gonna have to look because I'm.
Everyone, literally everyone.
Everyone's there.
Mine might be getting replaced soon.
Yeah.
But
No, I do not in this character.
Oh yeah, so you don't. Oh, you've never really been around dragon.
Yeah.
So everybody except
Bill.
Bill hears it, and it screams and it goes. So, Father, because it's actually song. It says, Father, I will beg my patron to bring your head so you may rest.
I was wondering if there was something.
And it lays down.
I was so looking for a Muad'Dib moment.
It glistens and it grows, so it becomes equal to it becomes combat ready.
Okay.
At this point, it's been instilled with some like a fighting spirit. Its noble gesture has given it power.
The sleeper.
Can I ask him if it would be okay if I came in?
it turns as like, I'm in your debt, as we are bonded. So, can you promise me that you can bring Father's head back? If at all possible, can you bring Father's head back? And
I can promise that I will do my very best.
So you're his patron. It trusts you since it imprinted you on you first.
Okay.
Where's the map?
Which map?
Barovia.
Okay, I guess
No,
I'll step in there with him.
The whole map. The one we've been using.
Are there any... Because I know you said there's treasure. I'm not worried about money. Is there any magic items in there?
I know exactly what that one says.
No. So it looks like the place, the place has probably been looted too. Like it's been desecrated for sure.
Okay.
So, and you happen to see like a very large there is a very large grave through there, sort of through, and you see what looks like a spine, a head, like where a head should have been. There's like a spike. So someone or something has ripped the head.
Okay.
Was it in a draconic form?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess me and Glacius will come back out, and I'll just tell everyone, and then that if at all possible, if we find a dragon skull, I need to bring it back here.
Okay, so everything's fine in there. Nothing gonna jump out and
No,
get you.
everything's fine. I close the doors as I'm coming back out.
I was gonna say, just let me step over you.
Nothing useful in there.
Well, climb up on top and see how much silver you can get off the dragon on top of it. Then.
No,
the gargoyle where it's plated in silver.
I'm not messing with that gargoyle.
No, you don't want to mess with the gargoyle.
No.
We tried. I don't think Dink would probably like that too much either.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell everyone that it's better if we just move on.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a great idea. I don't know where she went. She runned off.
I'm out of water. I'm dying.
Okay, anything else of interest in the graveyard? Now that the fog's been blown away.
Well,
To the tower.
So yeah, I mean,
Oh, excuse me.
you told us about everything. Over there?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I told you about how my dragon grew, and that was his dad and stuff.
So-
And
your 8-hour time limit has expired. Your ring of protection, the fog starts pouring into the graveyard.
everyone to the tower.
To the
and
tower.
Well,
immediately.
there's no way in. The only way you can get to the tower is going through the mansion.
Hmm.
Can we not knock a hole in the side of it?
Sounds like we need char.
Can we climb it
Mold earth.
from here?
How tall is the tower?
That's several stories up. But you'll have to make your way.
What about the windows?
Well, there's no like that's just my thing. But
There's no real windows.
Like the only one was the person that saw you at the top. That you saw the guy looking through. That's the only window, and he closed the shutter.
So let's go back inside and see if we can find a way.
So, and there's also the fog is now overlapped this whole section.
I can ride my dragons now
I
because they're big
transmute
enough.
stone to mud in the side of the wall.
Well, hang on. I can ride my dragons now because they're big enough.
Well, you want to fly up there?
I could fly up and just shoot you guys and transport you up with my bow.
I'm tired of this shooting stuff. Why don't you just take a rope?
You just instantly get transported. You want to try and climb this thing?
Instantly transported in this
I'd be a little
particular
nervous too,
plane?
seeing like a magic light arrow just coming towards, like, hit me,
Man.
and it lights up. Remember, it will be bright. You fire that arrow, you might as well be sending a signal flare to everything.
Okay.
Why don't you just take some rope when you go up there and drop it down from the top?
Everyone's not the strongest here. I don't think they can make the climb.
I wouldn't be able to.
I don't think you could either. Your strength sucks.
Yeah, someone had
It's
to
a dex
pull you up.
check.
So
You
not
can use
climbing a
athletics
rope.
or acrobatics.
Yeah, you can use both.
you all hear howling
I mean,
in the distance.
you can either transmute it, or we can.
Make a decision.
Climb.
I can do either one.
So, looking at the place is pretty beat up. If you would do it wrong, you could bring the whole tower down.
Let's not do it, Tim. We'll go back in. Because, I mean, my heavy-ass dragon landing, my heavy-butt dragon landing on top of this thing, it could
Jump
collapse
off your
it.
dragon. Get as
Well, I mean,
close
I
to it
feel
as
like me
possible.
jumping off could...
Your gold dragon says, "I have wonderful hindquarters, thank you."
So, how big of an area does your transmute do?
I can do a 20-foot square block.
Up to
Yeah.
a 20 foot? I mean, all we need is 10 feet.
Exactly, and I can do 10 feet in.
I'll just have to.
Or I can do a 5-foot tunnel for up
Can we
to
not go under?
20 feet.
Can we go under it and just leave the structure alone?
I mean, once he drops the spell, it should go back to stone, shouldn't it?
No,
I have to cast it again to transmute it back.
I would rather just go under.
But if you go into that tower, then you can skip a lot of. If you go in that bottom, if you
I
think
pull out Grumball. Grumball, find me an entrance.
Okay, so Grumball goes around and he comes up and he rolls up against the wall and sort of turns the dust sort of flowing through. So let me look at the ground floor. Because again, the place is in disrepair, so you have to be.
Yeah, very cool.
You have to be.
I could be reinforcing it if I make a structure on it.
Anyone have mending?
Didn't take it.
Yeah, but I don't think it would work enough.
With enough time,
Yeah.
technically.
I don't think it
Or even if you just did like the load-bearing stuff.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I can reinforce the load bearing
Right,
stuff
so-
while making the
So
tunnel.
Grumball comes back and says you do not get to the upper floor from the ground. You're going to have to go up and over. So
Okay, so I would shape Earth.
Do you want to go through the bottom? I'll fly up and go to the top.
I can shape Earth up 10 feet and then go in. Because I can use my cantrip to move
It's
5
on
foot
the-
of
it's on-
Earth, 5 foot of Earth.
it's on the third floor.
I can fly
So I
up.
need 20 feet up. So I could make a staircase with my cantrip and then transmute stone to mud to get through.
So let me make sure that I'm not missing something.
I can just fly up there if you don't want to waste a spell slot.
Now, you can get on the roof. That's-
The question is there an entrance through the roof?
I mean, if
Why
not,
don't you
it's
go
in,
fly up there and take a look while we're contemplating?
if it's in such disrepair, I could probably just cut through the roof.
I mean, but I'm pretty
Oh,
much
but
ready to go
you could bring the whole roof
I'm 14.
down into the room. I said this place is barely standing. It's been.
I'm dexterous enough. I think I could.
But
be light
what if
though.
you destroy the room and just sort of you're trying to go through?
Because that last one would have been an easy one to do.
It's whatever y'all think.
Yeah. I'll have to play it again.
I mean, if you're so inclined to be able to fly, because it's a cool new thing you can do, go ahead and fly up there and look. But I would expect some sort of large flying bat being to be there to greet you.
Okay, I'll have Glacius fly up and tell me what he sees up there.
Alright, so he flies up.
He's not landing. He's in the air.
So he flies up using his newly wings that he can actually use, and he looks down. Looking down. So there's 8 billion places I gotta look for. Number. I gotta get the right number. Hold on.
Like the bowlers, don't you?
Pretty good. Alright, 45. 45.
Oh, excuse me.
45. Alright, so he comes up and he's up there and you see an ancient ballista, rotted by time and weather, stands behind the battlements of the tower rooftop. The Batista looks rough, but it's solid floor on the top of it with the Batista.
So I couldn't get in that way.
You wanted to go around?
Yeah, you can check around, I guess.
Alright, the howling outside intensifies. So.
Could I get in through the window?
I thought there wasn't a window.
It's like a.
Oh, it's a real small one.
It's a small slit.
It's a murder hole.
Yeah, like it's. Definitely made for not people to.
But there has to be an entrance to get up to the ballista. So there has to be a door up there.
So technically, you all could go to the roof and work your way
Down.
down.
Okay. Are you going to relay that information?
Yeah, I'll let you guys know.
Cantrip, 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 cantrip. 5 foot, 5 foot, 5 foot. I'm building a stairway to the roof.
Alright, so how long does that take?
I can move 5 foot square each round. There's 3 rounds in a minute. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I'm going to go ahead and fly up while he's doing it.
6 rounds.
So it's what?
2 minutes.
2 minutes while he's building that.
While he's doing that, I'm going to go head up and see if there's a trap door or something.
And I'm building a stairway to the top floor.
See, I'm just thinking stairway to hell.
No, that's a highway.
Stairway.
Okay.
It's a highway to hell.
Yeah.
Well, I figured I'd just turn it into a ladder and name it Jacob.
Okay, so.
Why didn't I do that? I have a ladder on my bow.
You are an idiot.
I forgot about that.
Alright, so Dusty, if you want to look at the rooftop, like that's what you're going to see up top. And I will need you to point to where you want to end up being.
Bravo, Sir Dust.
Shut up.
Bravo, Sir Dust.
Are these the ones that still work?
That's,
and then
that's what you saw.
Okay.
You saw that.
I'll just land right here then.
Yep. So again, it's the ballista.
Mm-hmm.
So do you look at the ballista?
Yeah, I'll check it out.
All right. So checking it out, as you touch it, it dissolves to nothing. It just sort of it's been not messed with and preserved. It literally just crumbles to splinters and ash and rust.
Okay.
Well, was there any steel or silver-headed tips on the
No,
bolts?
it was not armed.
Oh, there were no bolts left?
It wasn't even cocked. It was
Yeah,
just.
yeah, it was just there.
Alright, I'm just gonna slowly and methodically, very gently, move my way across the rooftop.
Big word.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it's special.
So I will say you do notice one thing. When you come up, when it goes down, you sort of go and just give me a perception. It's going to be. You have to basically roll a 1 not to notice something.
14.
All right. So you see what looks like a dragon shape up behind you. You know, like I said, you're at this where the ballista was.
Mhm.
Like around in here, it looks like a dragon shape.
Just like on the floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's actually moving this time.
So do you? It's like.
You should see how many shakes he has.
Do you care? Want to check it out?
Yeah, I'll check
At least
it.
through the mist, you think it's a dragon.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Okay, so you go.
Good. Was everybody climbing the thing while the wolves
No.
were howling?
Oh, this is why he's building it up. You're building the things.
Okay, so this is in that 2 minutes.
Yeah, this is in the 2 minutes.
Just remind me next time I have a ladder. I completely forgot.
So,
It's a 60-foot ladder too.
Oh my
I don't need to tell you what you have.
I forgot, man.
I
I have never used that ladder. Ever.
No, I give opportunities knowing that it's there and misses. I love it when you all forget sometimes.
Oh my God.
I
How
never
can you
knew you
forget
had a
something like
ladder.
that?
I'm just using what
I
I
did.
have at my.
I just forgot I had it.
I mean, how can you forget you have something?
So you come up. So you get closer to it. How are you come up? Or like, cause
Cautiously.
cautiously. So you come up and it's through the mist. It comes through and it's sort of going through it, and you see
Same count.
perched on the rooftop overlooking the parapet is a silver-plated gargoyle shaped like a dragon wormling.
Okay.
Just
So
like the one over there.
it's 10 feet above the parapet.
I'm just gonna leave it alone.
So how close are you?
How close do I need to be to see it?
Well, through the fog, you have to be pretty close. Like up here, the fog's even like worse. So.
Okay. Well, whatever you think's close, just close enough for me to see it.
All right. Well, you step in within 10 feet of it, and that's when you actually see. You can see the silver sort of glaring stuff like that, and mysteriously he starts speaking.
Okay. In Draconic.
So in the common tongue.
Mm.
So it's funny you asked that because I was there. So, and it says, when the dragon dreams its dreams within the rightful tomb, the light of Agonoth's fist will beam and rid this land of gloom.
Okay. Now, have they made it up yet?
So yeah, about this time, like with you being cautious, there should have been enough time.
How loud was that?
Just within through there.
Within.
So
I'll still let
So
you
you
know
were
what
the
it
only
said.
one.
so no one else.
I'll let y'all know what it said.
So
Well,
definitely need to
it's gonna
find the
repeat.
head.
When you're within
Oh, it
10
just
feet,
repeats?
It just
Oh,
keeps
okay.
repeating.
So we definitely need to find that head.
So if we find the head, I wonder what will happen.
Well, it would
It'll definitely
take
help
the
us.
mist out for a little while. The gloom. a little.
Everyone, watch your step up here. Don't cluster up.
But I mean, do you think the head is on the property, or do you think it's somewhere?
I don't think
I
it's
don't
here.
believe it's here.
I
We
doubt
can
it's
look,
here,
but
too.
I don't think it's here.
I doubt
It's
here,
kind of
too.
hard to miss a giant dragon skull, you know.
Have you found the entrance?
No, I've been very cautious. The floor is not
No,
the
so
most
like I said,
stable.
you can look, like see, you actually see the dragon.
Too bad no one has speak with dead.
Tarkus does.
But but it is just a gargoyle.
I know, but I mean, there's a mausoleum with a body.
And so the
missing
gargoyle's
the head.
right there, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's the point.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna come this way and go down this way.
All right, so hold on before you go.
Oh, yeah, there's that other spell where you can see
45.
you can see the last moments of their life before they die.
There is a spell.
What's it? What is that spell?
You come and there's another
I've
ballista
never
there.
used it.
Looks just like the other one.
Man, there's a spell where you can do that.
And
It doesn't matter if they've
you
done.
say you
heaven.
start moving down.
Yeah. Towards the it looks like it's an already disintegrated ballista.
But that still wouldn't help us know where the head went.
No, but
because
we
You
can
are-
see what happened.
Like you're at the front of the mansion.
would it be his
now.
last
Yeah.
living
That-
moments?
yeah. There is
I
another
think
roof.
the head was taken after
What-
he was dead.
Because it looks like there's a hole in the
Still know
roof.
what happened to him.
Yeah, like you're getting around that went to the front. It's like soon first route, strewn across the roof towards the front of the mansion is wreckage of a ballista. Flanking the wreckage are two stone turrets with rooftops and narrow doors.
I'll peek my head in those and see if there's anything.
We're gonna look in the doors.
Yeah.
Ooh, the hallways to the murder holes.
So Zach, do you have locate object?
If given time and a rest,
Do you
I
have
could.
locate object?
What would that be?
It's like a
Okay.
first level.
Yeah, I think it's first level spell.
Yeah, it's divination.
You probably don't, because we probably didn't pick it.
Because
Well,
locate.
it's stupid and I never use it.
Because it's only up to a certain distance.
I think it's
Here.
like 1,000 feet or something.
Well, I think
like
as you cast it higher, doesn't it get more powerful?
that. Yeah, I mean,
I think it gives you like a general direction or something like that.
because I mean, just thinking. I mean, if somebody had locate object, we can name his head, and it should theoretically locate.
No, she didn't know.
So-
But she does have mending.
So also where you're at, you're at the roof turrets looking.
Mm-hmm.
Cobwebs hang from the rafters of this turret, which is empty except for a wooden bench and an iron stove. Arrow slits look down upon the foggy grounds in the front of the mansion. So that's where, like I said, so it would fire down through the slits in the front.
Yeah.
So like where you're at now was where it protected the front of there.
Okay.
I would love to know the history of this place. before
Nothing in the two doors or anything?
Well, the doors sort of take you in. It's just that.
Okay. Can I look in the hole on the roof?
All right, so that is in the middle, right? So
Yeah.
You make your way in. All right. Hole in the roof.
Is that what it's called?
Yes, actually. There's a 20-foot diameter hole in the mansion's roof. And it's 20 feet below. There's rubble surrounding the hole, and it's difficult terrain. The roof is sloped and covered with cracked stone tiles. So, but yes, you can. And it looks like some of it is collapsed in, and if you dare, you might be able to slide down the rubble into the section below.
Okay, let's go over here to the stairs.
It's like you
have a
see
new
steps.
plan.
Huh?
What?
The mage has mending as a cantrip. She's gonna be mending stuff in front of us as we walk down to keep
Just
it
the
from
boards
crumbling.
in front of you?
Well, this is all pieces. If she mends it, it's going to fix the rooftop. And apparently, there was a rooftop where people could be, and they would. That's probably where they stored everything for the. So like the hole in the floor is not meant to be the hole in the floor. It was destroyed. It's in something
Anyway.
busted down.
Mend the ballistas that way in case we need to use them.
Yeah, so you can mend the ballistas.
Okay, well,
No, she has mending as a cantrip, so just
And just start mending the ballistas,
Yeah.
absolutely. And if you see any arrows or bolts laying around, mend those too.
So,
Okay, I'm just going around mending stuff then.
yeah, so while you're on top, like,
That could come in handy.
because right now nothing, other than you just hearing stuff. Even though you do feel a little eerie that you might be being watched.
and as she's mending stuff, if there's any like missing stones or anything, I'll shape it.
I'm just gonna go this way. See what's over here.
Okay, so you're going over there, and towards like the big sort of.
Yeah, because it looks like there's two more like
It look-
alcoves or whatever.
So you come up and it looks like some type of lower, like it goes higher. The highest point of the place is up here,
Okay.
like a beacon tower.
Whichever one loses is going to shave their head bald.
And let me tell you. If I can find it, where it is. So yes, you come up to the parapet narrows to a width of 10 feet, ending before a sturdy wooden door into the wall of the eastern tower. So again, you see like a big tower.
Is the door locked?
I'll try the door, see if it's unlocked.
It seems to be barred from the inside.
Is it decrepit like the rest of the place? Like is the wood pretty much falling apart?
No, is it
So when you do that, when you touch it, there is a phantom warrior appears at every turret where the turrets are, and the turrets become like spectral, and they all turn and they fire 3 bolts at you. So I need a dexterity save.
Ghost trap.
Charisma save. Charisma.
So
He probably has dex.
So it's only
Yeah, I'm good
it's
at
only
dex.
firing at him at the door. So like you, everyone sees that these
Are you?
these
23.
It's like phantoms. I need 3 of them, please.
Okay, the first one's 23.
Wait, what is it, a wisdom?
No,
No, it's dex just for me
It's
though.
just him.
First one's 23. Second one is 26. And the third one is a dirty 20.
So luckily they're like. So,
Did they blow the door down?
no, it was just pure spiritual
Oh, okay.
energy. So
It would have done psychic damage too.
So, do we see all this?
yes, but the phantoms are all gone.
So,
Don't touch the door.
there actually is a booby trap somewhere. Speaking of booby.
It's a spooky trap.
Mold Earth, I'm going to move the stones away from the door itself so the door will just fall down.
So resistant.
It's resistance to magic.
So
Alright, guys.
Oh, so this is a really magical
I'm
door.
sliding down the hole in the roof.
I'm wondering if
yeah, it's like nothing. Like you can mold the ground, but nothing here, and like you can't shape any stone here.
I'm going to take my
So-
rope, tie one end of it to me, and then... Is there anything sturdy on the roof? Maybe the gargoyle?
Now that she's been mending, there's tons of sturdy stuff.
That's true.
Yes, but remember, I said you can slide down to the bottom level. You think
Right.
it looks like it's like where that roof broke down and came
Yeah.
in. Like you can literally.
I know. I'm just tying off just in case.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tie.
Oh, you want to tie on the gargoyle?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna like. Okay, so I'm not gonna tie it to myself. I'm gonna take the rope and like wrap it around this way, so it's doubled up over here,
Okay.
so I can rappel down. And then when I get to the bottom, I can just pull one end, and my rope's back to me.
They're already gone.
Or just let go and you'll.
Yeah. So I'll just rappel down.
All right. So like I said, it's like at an angle enough. It's pretty steep, but still an angle enough. So it's like again, you sort of slide down it. You get to the bottom. You sort of stumble, but you do not fall prone. You take no damage. So that puts you inside of the castle. I got to know where it takes you because it tells me. Okay, so
Love
Alright.
pineapples.
so you come down and you look up. The roof over this part of the mansion has collapsed, creating a 20-foot diameter gaping hole with broken rafters bisecting it. Dark storm clouds roll across the sky ahead. As you know, since you're looking up at everyone, you
Yeah.
feel like you're looking at it. The floor is piled with rocks, broken tiles, shattered beams, and other debris. Beneath the rubble lie a sagging floor and puddles of rainwater.
And how dark is it in here?
Again, the ceiling is 20 feet high.
Like, can I see pretty well in here, or do I need to do something?
It's
Dim light?
It's dim light because again, it is exposed outside, so you can see about as good as you could outside.
I'm not going to shoot it, but I'm going to draw my bow so it makes light.
All right, so you just okay.
Gonna move the immortals.
I have a light bow, yeah.
All right, so you go around and it looks. Let's see. I gotta look and see what. I'll need to describe probably two sections.
Are any of you staying on the roof?
I mean, you've not gave us the okay to come down.
Yeah, like I'm trying to check it out to make sure it's safe first.
So you're sort of like in like a little T intersection. There's a room. The thing you see the most is it looks like a ruined bedroom or bathroom. Sorry, this room has a tiled floor and an iron bathtub. Torn curtains hang.
It's like a claw tub foot.
Yeah, so that's what you can see where you're at right now.
Okay. I'm going to tell you guys if you want to come down, it seems safe. If you want me to keep looking around first, that's fine too.
Nope. I grabbed the rope and
Yeah, I'm not
I crit in athletics. I'm surfing the rubble.
Slide down. Yeah, like you can actually slide down without the rope as long as you roll good enough.
No, I surf the rubble.
I grabbed the rope.
I can't
For
remember
that
Like,
stuff.
Grumbar!
You know, in a minute I'm
And
gonna
then,
make a
is this
mud
the
ball
floor
and throw it at you and
I'm
see
in
what it
right here?
is.
Yeah,
And where did I come in at? Probably right here, since that's where all the rebels at. Just dead center.
Alright, so everyone's dead center. Like I said, there's that little room right. That's the bathroom.
This is dead center though, right? Where we landed?
There's that little, looks like a little hallway going down.
Yeah.
So, like I said, there's a long hallway above. You know, you see that, and you looked into the little room. There's another room looking on that to the left. Do you all want to look to the left?
Sure.
Heather, if you're talking to us, then we can't hear you.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
She's just singing.
23 perception.
All right. So if you don't go in there, you see what looks like an audience hall. Do you want to get closer to it, just from where you're at?
An audience hall?
I'll go closer.
I mean,
All right. So you go
Hey
in.
guys, do you think it'd be a good point for us to announce ourselves?
to me, an audience hall is like a place, like a stage, and
I'm not saying nothing.
Well,
I'm trying to
if
be,
you get close enough, I'll describe it.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to be stealthy, so I'm not saying
So-
nothing.
Alright, so you come through and it says the west wall of this 50-foot long, 35-foot wide audience hall has crumbled, leaving a gaping hole and a pile of rubble. Weapons and shields once hung from the walls have fallen onto the floor and succumbed to rust and rot. A large wooden throne resemble a dragon with unfolded wings faces the 3-foot tall window to the west. Slumped in the throne is a gaunt armored figure with one gauntlet wrapped around the hilt of a great sword. Someone is sitting, looking at you all, holding a great sword. He sits motionless.
Hand on head moment here is probably a remnant.
Probably. Let's hope not.
Could be Crumb.
You said he's 20 feet away?
Can I have...
50 foot long.
50 foot long.
I'm going to have Glacius go in there.
Okay.
Because if they're the Dragon Order, they're not going to kill my Silver Dragon. Remnant or not. Because that's their god, pretty much.
So you send Glacius
Sending
in?
Glacius.
Well, you've got a lot of faith in a brand new dragon that you
We'll
just
bait
acquired.
the dragon with that.
Okay.
One
I'm
day-
his master, not you.
No, I just said that you've got a lot of faith in it. Wasn't putting you down.
So it sits there
Dragon Master.
as the dragon comes up. You see it sort of become rigid. So, and you hear like a crumble of a crack and pop. You don't know if it's the hilt of the great sword or the hand of the one holding it cracking a pop. As either it gets tighter or it's trying to be moved. Everyone hears, if you have come to destroy me, know this. I perished defending this land from evil over 4 centuries ago, which is now 9 centuries. And because of my failure, I am forever doomed. If you destroy this body, my spirit will find a new corpse to inhabit, and I will hunt you down. You cannot free me from my damnation, nor would I wish it.
And it says that to the dragon. Can we hear it?
Yeah, like it just booms
Can
out.
you-
It knows you. It knows you're there because the noise you all made when you came down was quite loud.
Can you tell me the name of the dragon that we have to find the head of again so I can write it down?
It's
Uh,
Ravenloft.
There we go.
How do you spell that?
A-R-G-Y.
A-R-G-Y
Yeah.
V-A-S-T.
V-A-S-T?
Yeah. Because you're in Agnos Holt.
Okay.
That's the name of this place.
I'm going to ask him if he serves Argonost. Argonvost, whatever his name is. Aragon.
Aragorn.
Let's see, I'm seeing if it's anything.
And I'm just going to...
It yells, come no closer. If you have come to free this land from the creature that feasts on the blood of the innocent, know this. There is no more monster that I hate than Strahd von Zargovish.
Strahd.
We have come to stop Strahd.
He slew Archimist, broke the life of the knight that I love, and destroyed the valiant order which I have devoted my life. But Strahd has already died once. He claims the sword. He cannot be allowed to die again. Instead, he must suffer eternity in this hell of his own creation, from which he can never escape. Whatever can be done to bring him misery and unrest, I will do. But I will destroy anyone that tries to end his torment.
That's great news, partner, because we definitely do not like that guy either.
This
And-
is the
Right,
son.
and-
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt
I
you.
know,
Ed.
but did you listen to what he just said?
Yeah.
Yes.
If you try and...
I'm going to say this is the son of Argonvost that you served we are on the journey to get his head and bring it back to the crypt so he can finally rest.
And we believe, by the story you just told, that Strahd may be in possession of said head.
So it leans forward. 22 on insight. Do you wish to destroy Strahd?
No, we wish for him to suffer forever, like you said.
My promise was to get the skull of the dragon.
It's like, swear it, all of you. Does anyone wish to destroy Strahd?
No.
Wants everyone
At
to
this
answer.
point, I have no. I'm trying to think of the word. Hang on. I have no agenda against Strahd.
Right now, we want to do what we need to do.
He's a bad person, but I don't.
It's like he claims he is no person, so he is a demon that deserves his eternal damnation with me watching, and it's the only pleasure I get in the fact is that he might never escape here, and he is also tormented by the prison of his own creation.
So if he could be ended permanently, you would wish that over than avenging the master you served.
So
He just said his vengeance is going to be watching him rot forever, dude.
That's not the same thing.
Actually,
Because all he's
better.
doing is going on. He's going on with his life while your master is dead.
it's like you sound like Sir Joffrey or Godfrey.
Who is this man you speak of? Who's this man you speak of?
Someone that believes that they can have it both ways. It's like, leave before I call my servants. So my patience grows thin, but if I sense that you wish to do anything to harm Strahd, so I will find you until my last day and end you.
You would command the offspring of your master to leave.
So it's like,
You want to touch the moon?
so,
Because you're touching the moon right now. You know that, right?
No, I'm just saying.
no, it goes along with his character. I get it. So like roll it insight.
Nat 20.
All right. So again, this is a Revenant.
Uh-huh.
So the longer you're a Revenant, the more your hatred consumes you. It's like you just feel like it's beyond hate. It's like, I want to tell you this: if he thought that little dragon would end Strahd, he would end that little dragon.
Wow.
So, is there anything in this tower that would help guide us towards retrieving the head of Artevost?
Not only that, we were told that you may know the location and number of body parts of a certain goddess that is here.
I don't know what you speak of.
Yeah, this
Shar.
isn't the vampire.
No, but remember, you're looking for the guy that was in the watchtower.
Yeah. I
Oh,
just
this
think it
isn't
was.
the guy we're supposed to find?
No, this is just a
This
remnant.
is another Revenant.
This isn't the vampire we're looking for.
But it's also not a person.
It's not the George.
It's not.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Like, I was gonna tell you, like, if your character's smart enough, if this dude just hates Strahd so much, he ain't going. If you would dare ask him where Castle Ravenloft was, he'd come to get you.
Is there anything in this room of value?
Because he literally says, "Go away." If you take a step towards him,
Does his sword look
So,
magical?
is there another path around this room? I mean, is
Well,
there-
I'm all about
pull
kicking.
the and give the map to.
so I don't know what room this is.
So you're there. So you came through the crumble. So you're like there.
Okay, so
He's
there is
sit-
other
He's
rooms.
sitting there. You looked in here.
I thought this was the guy we were supposed to be.
So that's where we came down.
Yeah. Well, I think part of it is it's supposed to trick you to think that too.
Think what?
Okay.
That this dude may be the one that you saw, but he didn't
Oh.
fit the description that you
Okay.
saw.
So let's back up, not enter this room because we really do not want to provoke this any further. Let's find our way south a little more.
Do we really just want to leave these guys that are though?
They
I'm
don't-
not just saying because of. I'm not saying that I just want to get into every fight we can. But
There would be one more remnant left other than this guy. Because remember, 5 graves, 3 inside.
But
This
but
makes
what I'm
4.
saying is, especially with me having this silver dragon.
this guy just said that he can't die.
No, he said Strahd can't die.
No,
He said he can't.
He's
He
rebel.
would find another
He
body
would find another body, like they will always.
in the graveyard.
Just like
Yeah.
you guys. He also told us. It's basically telling you your fate too. If
What
you
about
all,
remove curse?
no, it's like
I mean-
they're tied by their hatred of what they're cursed by.
You would basically be fighting this thing until you fell over
And-
dead
and-
because it's going to possess another body and come straight
Yeah,
back.
and then I'm going to continuously. He will hunt you until you're gone out of here.
That's what I was trying to get at.
All right.
You don't want to mess with this one.
And because some of the group, you've already heard about a Ravenloft before.
What
That killed Ziggy. You know that.
What about Shar's amulet to take his pain away?
That one right there would probably do it.
He'd have to be willing to give it up.
He doesn't have to be willing if we force him, right?
I know, like to take the blessings.
Okay.
So, but she'd have to convince him.
Are you asleep? I think she is.
That's a
Wake her
yes.
ass
That's
up.
a yes. Wake up and kill this revenant.
Well, get up.
I'm up.
Well, sit up. I need you to convince this dude
What am I convincing him of?
to let him
Take
use
his
your
pain
amulet.
away.
Yeah, because what better thing that has pain and sorrow and loss? Like he's all angry. She'll have to be.
That might actually work. 'cause
That's
if
what
he-
I'm saying.
No, what I'm saying is if he put that soul to rest, that helps balance the entire math problem that we were having before.
Yeah, he wouldn't come back.
That one.
I did give you all a thing to calm souls.
Give her guidance.
Okay, who's the guy?
I mean, once she starts,
But like
What's
you all
that,
come
Grumball?
into a night.
Okay.
There's a knight sitting there, another revenant.
So
He hates Strahd so bad that he's going to keep coming back to
Really?
life
It'll
and
do
fighting
that?
us if we fight him. So I need
So,
you
do
to.
you all back out
Grumball's
of
got a suggestion.
back out of the room and talk to her about it.
Okay,
So,
we'll back out.
Yeah.
So this
You're
dude
like-
hates
you're
Strahd
like-
so much.
The vampire.
Yeah, Strahd killed the big dragon that they served. My dragon's dad.
The daddy. Okay.
This knight hates Strahd so much that he doesn't even want him to die. He just wants him to keep living so he can suffer. So if we try to,
Suffering.
so if we kill Strahd or attempt to kill Strahd, he's gonna hate us and try to fight us. So I need you to take this knight's suffering away from him.
So he's got to touch my thing.
The
What?
well, I mean, your amulet. I mean, God knows.
do you have a thingy?
You want to touch my thingy dink?
Is it a dink
I
kind of
don't
thingy?
know. I wouldn't play with her thingy.
Anyway, that's the
Takes your
gist of
soul.
it. You can take it from there.
Soul snatching thingy.
Oh, here I thought you was talking about a thingy.
Yeah,
Not that
soul
kind of thing.
snatch.
Yeah, snow snatching. Yes.
Soul snatching?
Yeah.
because Astron's already used her ability once today.
Well,
Like, and she's not here.
at this point, I'm conversing with my Grumball, and he's reminding me of something. I'm like, wait a minute, guys. I can kind of smooth the way for this.
It's like girls like return him to dirt. All things come back to the dirt.
Yes. But wait. Calm emotions. DC 17, sir.
Not
For the
enough.
Revenant.
It's not enough.
Calm emotions wouldn't do it. Okay, well, I guess she's got to do it her way.
Yeah, the Revelants.
Does this mic have a name?
But it was a good thought.
Can I ask the remnant his name?
Like this thing is like a super Revelant.
Can I ask him his name?
Oh, you ask his name? Vladimir Horgard.
So, Vladimir.
Vladimir.
So,
Okay, take me in there to the little thing.
Whoa, don't get too close. You need to convince him first.
Well, put me in the room with it.
Okay.
You can be at the edge because remember he warned you. If you come into the room,
Yeah.
it's like he will call whatever.
Dave, let me do the talking on this one.
The dinky.
No, he's got better charisma.
But like she has to speak the words of Shard.
Yes.
So you want to try to pave
Let him
the way for
open.
him? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You open up.
So
okay.
I can soften the blow on her for a moment.
Okay. So that's
And you can give people guidance.
and you can actually use the help action too when she talks.
Advantage.
Yes. What do you say his name was?
Vladimir.
Yeah, Vladimir.
Horn.
Oh,
Is he a vampire too?
no.
No, he's a Ravenloft.
Ravenloft. Vladimir, you've been guarding over this castle, this tower for how long?
It's like close to 900 years.
Close to 900 years. So for 900 years, you have slain everything that has attempted to mess with me, to mess with Strahd or Argynvost.
He took my beloved, he took my order, and he took my master.
He took everything you loved.
So, and now I will keep him in this hell of his own creation until he destroys all the souls and this world crumbles.
I respect that. I mean, he deserves to suffer. He does deserve all the pain. But what if we had a way to help the pain that you are feeling right now? What if we could bring...
Maybe I'll be throwing some persuasions up there.
Oh, I will. I mean, what if we are able to lift all this pain and this empty space within you? And I'll roll persuasion. 27.
I gotta pull up my stat block to roll against it.
And I can act out on something too.
Okay.
So we'll make it a 29.
He doesn't call his phantoms yet. So he's allowing you to continue to speak.
And we have an amulet here that will allow you to be at ease from here on. I mean,
so he claims, he says, I like my hatred. It keeps me going.
Yes, it does. But would you like to be able to mourn the loss of your beloved instead of hating the one that took your beloved?
It's not really how Shore does things.
I don't know how Shar does it.
No, I know.
I mean,
so do you want to chime in to
I don't have
what you
clue.
do? It's like that's what you would do.
Yeah.
That's what you feel.
I mean, and that's what I'm trying to persuade because to me that's what it's doing.
Yeah, so
It's
not
not
I
a
don't
lie.
have a clue.
It's not a lie.
No, it's not a lie. I am not lying at all.
It's not a lie. That's why he's listening. So you've opened his ears. But he says I don't want to get rid of my vengeance. My hatred keeps me going. So, but what are some of the principles that Shar takes away?
The sadness.
Sadness. What's something else?
Sorrow.
Darkness.
Sorrow. And there's an L word.
Love.
Loss.
I mean, you can maintain your vengeance, but
Yes, but which one for it's like which ones do you all think that you could take away from him that he would accept? Can't take away his hatred. It's hard to take that.
His loss.
His pain for the loss of his loved one.
that's what I think. I mean, the pain you feel for losing the three most things
Yes.
dear.
So wait, alter memory.
He can't.
I can modify memory.
Well, that's what she does. She
it
uses
modifies.
Shard Disk and it modifies his memory. But see, he's not said the name of his beloved.
No.
So dig on that.
Vladimir, who was your beloved?
I do not remember. My hatred has clouded me
Would
for
you
so long. I cannot remember. I can hardly remember the face.
Would you like to have the cloud lifted so you can remember your beloved? You might remember her name. You might even remember what she looks like. And I will roll again on that.
So that's good. That's
25 plus...
Guidance.
1.
Yeah, 26.
all right. So he's still listening. So, but you open the door for her.
The closer.
It's
I'm not a good closer.
Well, that's the thing. It's on you. Like, he's keeping it going. He might, if you mess up, he might be able to save you.
Dinky.
Because remember what Shar said. It's going to take both sides for a lot of things.
So I'm casting guidance and a bardic inspiration and the help action.
Yep. You
You
get over
ain't
it.
got no faith in me, do you?
I am making sure that you succeed, honey.
If we don't succeed, this dude's gonna try to kill us for the rest of the game.
So
What's new?
you take everything I gave you and you enjoy it.
Give up this fight on Strahd.
That is not the only reason.
So we may have an equal opportunity to take
That
away
is not
his
the
hate
only
for
reason.
Strahd.
It's because I believe I have this silver dragon, and this guy served the order of the silver dragons. So I'm just trying to put him to rest. It ain't even about Strahd.
You know, if I was Lily right now, I'd slap the...
Your inability
But you're
to
not.
give up the
I
idea
know.
of killing Strahd is
That is not mine.
But this thing's never going to give up.
I'm a noble person.
This thing's never going to give up the idea of Strahd's pain. But maybe if you can take some of it, like, he would change his opinion on what needs to happen to Strahd.
Yeah. So what if we...
Because the options you have would not be an option in a regular Strahd game. Because there's no way you could ever take that. Because there would be no Shar followers. So this is
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is completely
this
different.
is completely different. So like he opened the door for it. It's like, so what are you offering to take away from him?
The cloudiness, that way he can remember his loved ones.
No,
No?
that's
What am I not?
he can't even
Sorrow,
remember
loss.
The sorrow?
he
the
can't-
loss?
he can't even remember the name of his love or the face of his love, but he remembers he had a love.
I think
take
he's
away
letting-
the memory of the love.
I think he's more angry than he is anything.
But he doesn't want to give up his anger.
So if you take some of the
It
anger,
won't. If you,
that's what's
his
clouding his
anger is
memory.
going to continue to emit throughout if you leave one of the things in place.
So
The loss of his master. Take away the loss of his love by erasing his love. And it dials his passion down.
I don't know if
Okay.
Ah,
When
He
when
wants-
you involve Shar, you're not talking about doing a good thing to the man.
yeah, I know, but I mean...
So you might as well spit up, face the facts. Take his love away, it takes his rage away, because those two emotions are akin.
well, he's still gonna be mad that they killed the dragon.
So he can keep that.
well, that's what I'm saying. You're all trying to decide
Which part to take?
which thing to take. Do you think that he can move?
I think taking away the fact that
If you
Strahd
can't
took
remember
him-
the face of his love, if we completely take that out and take love out of the equation,
Can we alter his memory to make him think the order is still prevalent?
I don't know.
well, you can tell him that by showing him somebody that's right outside and letting him know that his order lives on. So that would take care of the Strahd part. She'd take care of the love part.
Like the son of his person didn't sway him. So the order, he don't care about his order anymore. His order's done.
Okay.
It's like,
So
Who cares
his
about
wife is
Strahd?
the big one.
so it's like
Oh, excuse me.
No excuse for you.
Blue.
again, you have three things at your disposal: loss, sorrow, and What three things can you take?
Sadness.
Sadness.
I don't think you take the loss away.
So he's
I think it's
like
take away the sadness.
I definitely don't think you take the loss away. Because that's what's going to make him change his mind.
Just want him to change his mind.
Just roll for it. Just roll.
Roll a d4.
Roll a d4. -1.
you roll a d6 and it's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, there you go.
So you
Okay.
do it.
Let the gods
Sort it out.
No, like in the end, it's your decision. It's
she's
your
the one that's
decision.
doing
Okay.
Wait, don't you have the ability that you can pray to your goddess? You should have a. I think it's.
As a wizard?
Hello.
No,
Yes,
she's
it
got
is.
Word of Shar or something.
What would that be under?
Look at it,
Your
like
spell list at the
features.
very
at
end.
the very bottom. I think.
I have
Okay,
divine
okay.
word and
Were they-
modify memory.
Are they already?
Divine word is
you
what
have,
it is.
Cool.
you have divine word, so you can cast
Okay,
divine
yeah,
word
I know this.
and read what because she's in the house literally.
Okay, what time? What time you
So I cast it.
She's right downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, cast it and read what it does.
Okay. You utter a word imbued with power from the upper planes. Each creature of your choice in range makes a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, a target that has 50 hit points or fewer suffers an effect based on its current hit points.
Hey.
That's what you thought it was.
As shown in the divine word effects table, regardless of its hit points, a celestial, elemental, fey, or being target that fails its save is forced back into its plane of origin. That don't help me.
No, that's not good.
Well, if he's a remnant, wouldn't that just
No.
banish him or something?
No, he'd come right back here.
Oh, do you have any early divination spells?
So I think I know Heather has the way to commune with
Yeah,
Ashton.
some type
Yeah, I
of.
think it's a cleric thing.
Well, but she has a way that like they can do divinations to talk to celestials, talk to stuff. So I think that's somewhere in there.
If it's not in spells, look in features. It might be over
It's
there.
gonna be on features. Hold on.
It might be a ritual because I think it's a ritual.
Shadow Trove.
That's just a random little door that I
Okay.
can put stuff
A
in.
random little door.
That's what it is. I can't put people in it.
You know what the great part is? If you do have that, he doesn't even have to save because you can use the 5 that you rolled earlier and make him fail it.
Oh, depending on his pluses.
He does not have a +10 to charisma.
I mean, it'd be more than that. It'd have to be more than
Yeah, because the save's going to be like a 17 or something.
Yeah, it's like,
He'd have
Yeah,
to,
he fails. There's no way he's got a +10 charisma.
he'd have to have a +12.
so like I said, he used to be.
A bard.
Did you even ask who he is?
He used to be a
He
bard.
used to be a bard.
He was
He
a
used to be a
knight.
bard then.
I imagine he was the captain of the order.
That means he does a lot of talking.
Correct. So like I said, he was the captain.
He's got to be charismatic.
He can't be that friggin' charismatic. He's not that charismatic.
Well,
Oh, I am that charismatic.
What's yours?
You're about to find out.
He
Oh.
does have high charisma, but it's not a +10.
I was going to say, I didn't know it's that freaking
It's
high.
plus 9.8.
Yeah. +9 round up, you know.
Expert at
Me, I rolled
divination.
that.
9.5.
He likes. It's like, well, it doesn't matter. It's a 5 plus.
Yeah, exactly.
I got +13 and 4 things. All charisma.
What?
You already did the portent. That's your 2 rolls. The d20s.
Yeah, she did an 18 and a 5.
Let me see. Let me see.
Divination savant. She's a savant for it, so if she had it, she'd be really good at it. Because she's got 2 things in here that are specifically.
Not a
She's
lot
a
of melee,
ritual adept.
mostly talk.
So if she
What's the third eye?
I mean, I'm straight up support character. That's all.
As a bonus action, choose one of the following benefits:
he
lasts
makes
a
sure
short
that people
rest.
fail or succeed
No choice made.
and stay alive with the sealing spells.
I am straight support.
So
I have
he's the only piece of hope that they really have.
Sure, has dark vision.
Like-
Greater comprehension.
That's
things that
languages.
does damage, one
but
of
it's still not a bad
those
idea.
are cantrips, but I'm
Take it.
Because she already has dark vision and see invisibility
I
anyway.
like to support. Battlefield
She's
support,
a
battlefield
specialist
control.
in divination, but has no divination spells.
That's crazy.
Blame him.
Yes, because
He obviously doesn't know how to set up a wizard.
Roll?
You should have
Do
done
the
that.
roll.
Obviously not.
50 minutes
You'll
on
have to,
one
because I'm an
situation.
Because I don't play friggin' wizards because they're chumps. I play
I'm an
friggin'
expert.
Do the roll.
But like I said, we can go through and create something that
Yeah.
matches Char and your strength.
We ain't exactly. We made this wizard because she
Yeah.
can have all this Char stuff.
Well, she has a wizard adept, and she's already a wizard.
All
So,
right. Roll.
That was for extra spells.
Still, I mean, a divination wizard.
well, if she was to take the other one, she could take augury for free. It's given to her as a cleric adept.
I mean, augury is a wizard spell as well. I mean, it's a ritual.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you a chance. Like you can go ahead and start chanting. What I need from you is an intelligence roll. So you're going to pull through. Char is in the house literally.
Yeah.
So
Well, and you get advantage too,
yeah. So you have
and
advantage.
guidance, and
I would
bardic
allow her to
inspiration.
burn.
And you have an 18 right now. Do you want to burn your 18? Your
Augury's
divination?
a level 1.
Yeah, you
What-
can
what
just
I
not
would
even
do-
roll. Just use the 18.
There's a new wizard that actually can burn and actually pull a spell out from
Anywhere.
spell.
What is-
But my intelligence is +8.
Yes. So
I mean-
if you want to use your 18, you
What?
can do it.
Just use the 18.
You
I'd
use
say
the
that.
18.
Hey, our
or you
cleric's
plus
here.
Okay, yeah, I use my 18.
All right, so your 18.
I burn my 18.
So you're going through. So you go through and you're asking Char for guidance, channeling through your disc, which again
As Char for
Yeah.
guidance. Does it want food?
yeah. It's like, is it, or he's probably like, is it edible?
Yeah.
So
Everything's edible.
so you go through and there is a purple swirl that comes around her going through. So the remnant, Vladimir sort of sits forward because he doesn't recognize the power of that. So and he utters a few words that you all can hear. He's like, it's like she can control the mists. And you can sort of see his little eyes just sort of squint down and so he's like interested. So you're probably the only one with catch it as a bard with high enough, but he's looking whether or not are you with Strahd or against him. So he's twirling right now. So you're inside of your swirly.
Start a good guy,
One of the
He's a
worst.
vampire.
So he so again, Char's in front of you. Says yes, like in your mind, you're like you picture yourself standing in a swirl of purplish mist coming around, and you two are in the middle of it.
Okay.
So
But no one else can see this.
no one else can see this.
I just
You're-
look like I'm crazy talking to myself.
Well, you're surrounded by that stuff.
Okay.
But you don't see them. You don't see that. You know you were channeling her anyways. So she says, how can I help you, my mage?
I need to know what would make this guy touch the amulet.
So it's like what it's like you're asking what is his strongest way that what can I take?
Yes.
You're asking what can I take?
Yes.
So Shar comes up and she touches your amulet, which is in the real world, not your mind, and she feels through. So she sits there and closes and through her you see she's able to reach into his mind and feel his loss and sorrow and sadness is so strong she can pull it. So she's going to show you some images. So first image. So his loss. You feel his loss. You see him being like tortured in front. Like you see him and a bunch of knights being tortured. They have been sort of ripped open and left alive, watching as they behead the dragon. So in front of him. So that's what he lost. So it swirls around in his sadness. His sadness shows another knight begging to release his hatred for Strahd. We've defeated him. He's gone, but he's come back. And it's like don't let this hatred consume you. Like we must build the order and not fall since Abagast fell. So you see that? You see that image?
While all this is happening, I'm gonna go get calm.
That means you have to go. What, you gonna go back up and climb back down?
Yeah.
So.
Because I have the dragon, I can just fly.
Okay. The third thing. So we covered sadness, loss. What's the last thing?
Sorrow.
Sorrow. So he pulls up the sorrow. You see the same night that you saw in the loss. So you see this knight standing. It's like fighting you, asking you to snap out of it and lose your hatred. They must defeat Strahd. You are a Revenant. So fighting, you strike down this knight who is in your way. And you come down and you lift him up and you kiss his forehead and lay him down. And he says, no creature shall quell my hatred, not even you. And it goes cloudy.
That's the one.
So I need to get rid of the sorrow.
Because he killed his love.
He killed
His hope. Shargo, see what hope can do? His hope turns to anger and hatred and gets you stuck. So the swirl ends. What do you do? Well, that's fine. You start talking. What do you say?
Well, what if I can get rid of all your sorrow?
I have no sorrow. It's only hatred. He's in denial.
Are you sure the sorrow of your love, the denial of what happened?
You can cast modify memory on him for him to actually see it if you wish. If you want to have it come clear, if you want it to come clear.
Yeah, I ain't doing all this like wishy-washy. Let me see. Hold on. Where is that?
Do you want to cast the 5 on him?
I'm doing modify memory.
Do you want to make him do the 5?
You got
Yep.
that. You got that point.
Okay. So it's going to be a 5. So because the 5 he rolls a 14, so he fails. So you're able to dig into his mind and show him what you saw. So now everyone here can see she's swirled by the purple mist, and Vladimir is swirled by the purple mist. It's like so you're in each other's minds. So he's like, what? It's like, what trickery is this?
No trickery. I'm just allowing you to see what really happened.
It's like, no, I don't want to see what. It's like this is a trick. This is a lie.
This is not a lie.
It's like you cannot be here.
Okay.
Why can't I?
Okay. It's like so what do you show him? You're in his mind. So what do you show him?
I saw him that he killed his love.
So you see that through, and at this point he sees the whole thing. He sees him as a Revenant with his anger and stuff strike down.
The love of his life.
Yeah. So in his mind he strikes it down and it like he fades in to where he can't hurt. So but because of your memory, you keep bringing it back and making it clear that he can see the face, the face of Sir Godfrey. So until he can't see it anymore. So you've sort of warped his mind enough now that he can see that what he did. So, and then it goes on to show him slay. It gets worse. It's blocked out. He goes through and slays many more knights of the Order of the Silver Dragon. preventing them from taking Strahd down because of his hatred and loss and everything he did. In essence, he destroyed the Knights of the Silver Dragon just as much as Strahd did. Strahd may have taken the head, but he took the body and buried it and destroyed it. So he goes, no, like his hatred comes down, his eyes go from like sort of reddish to sort of like a yellow or orange as his confusion and hate. He said, this cannot be. It's like I did not do this. This is false. This is a lie.
I'm just showing you what you have blocked for so long.
It can be taken
So-
away.
I can take all this away from you if you want.
It's like this is impossible.
For me to take it away?
So
If you were the captain of the order, you were the greatest warrior there was here. So who
remember,
else?
she's just in the mind.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just like mine.
No, like she's in his mind.
Okay.
So he's not moving. He's surrounded by the mist. They're both surrounded by the mist where they're standing. So it's almost like his tears come down. He said, I did not do this.
Once again, I have no reason to lie, but I can take all of this pain and sorrow away.
Persuasion.
We got a guidance and a bardic, so
I
don't
don't know
forget
what
that.
that means.
You have a D4 to add, and then is it a 8
You
or a
roll
10?
if
Two
it's not that
D4s.
good.
So
10?
D8?
And you get a reroll since you're modified. So it's like
Oh, and also I'd done the help action. on
Yeah,
it,
so you got advantage too.
yes.
So
Okay.
just roll both of these.
I needed
That's
them.
terrible. Roll those. Just one.
Just one.
Just one.
Use this
You said
one.
roll those.
Well, I didn't
One.
mean.
One.
Those,
And then this one too.
One and one on it too.
That's pretty good. She got a 19.
I have a 19.
Roll off.
No,
Single
but
D20.
But I have a 19. Did you use his bardic?
Yeah, because she rolled a 7 and then got a 10 and then got a 2 on the guidance.
Roll off straight dice.
No, it's like we're at a crossroads. No one else can say anything. What she says, it's her. It's like from what you've seen that Astrid did and what you've done. Just
I'm leaving the room.
Just give. Which room? The order.
Oh, he already
So,
left that room. He went to go find
Yeah, I went to
go find Carl.
Yeah.
now, would you really leave with their swirlies? So,
I feel like getting Carl would help us.
no, he would. Had you not just hear what? Well,
He would
like,
get killed.
he would kill him.
Okay. Then I won't bring
Don't bring Carl.
I won't bring Coral.
Well, she knows that, but you all don't. But if you bring Carl, he'll try to.
Well, I imagine it's going to take me a while to get him, so.
It's not that far. It's just 2 floors down. Hopefully, you don't run into any giant enemies.
I fed him.
Oh, they're about to be fed again. So what's a statement? What's a statement that you think would tip him over if you were in his shoes? It's like to let go of that sadness and sorrow.
I'm not good at this, people.
He can't. Like he has a hard time leaving. What do you do? What does Shar do? He takes it away, right?
Yeah.
This music is bumping.
Yeah, so it's just what statement do you think that could tip him over?
Tension is just building. Just think about it. If you were in this situation.
It's like he's suffering because he now knows what he did.
What was the name of his beloved general?
Sir
Sir Joffrey.
Jeffrey? Godfrey?
Sir Godfrey.
Can't give any help though.
But no, it was.
Yeah, so can't give her any help. If anyone gives her any help, it's an automatic fail.
That's why I ain't even been saying nothing. This is all on you. We're gonna say it.
Can I just cry? Will that help me?
No,
In real life, will that help me?
no.
Heartless.
So you're trying to take Sir Godfrey away. That's what you're offering to take.
Like him as a whole, or just the fact that he killed him?
It would take the pain of it. The only way that's going to do that is you're going to take Godfrey away.
I don't know.
Just go with you good.
That's never good. That's how I ended up with him.
Oh!
Love you.
I give her another inspiration point. Reroll one of those 20s.
I'll give you an inspiration point after this.
Oh, come on.
Wait, you're a human. You've already got an inspiration.
No, I don't.
No, she's not human.
She's not.
I'm a humanoid.
She's a tiefling.
Oh, I thought you were going to.
No. So, but just
See, if I'd known that,
like I said, he's looking for one statement.
One statement.
Just one statement.
Yeah, there's a clock running.
This is what Sir Godfrey would want? I don't know. I'm gonna die.
It's what
Sir Godfrey will.
That's a 43.
Death.
On his.
Everyone roll initiative.
no. So it's what Sir Godfrey would want, and he echoes that word. Sir Godfrey wanted to defeat Strahd. So I am stopping that from happening. Just like Sir Godfrey tried to go forward, I have not went forward. The loss in thought of Sir Godfrey leaves him. So the hatred
Did I do it?
the hatred that he had was not on Strahd.
I don't? What? Okay.
He's on himself.
It was on himself for failing his master, for failing to defeat Strahd, but his hatred that's held him here, that had conceded him here, was the fact that he killed his love and the love that is his order. And yes, so I'm going to because it was important.
I think it has to do with the faux hawk bun.
So the mists swirl, and he starts cracking and falling apart. So, and drops down and falls. So she took his sorrow of killing Sir God that was holding him here as a Ravenloft. By him taking it, he destroyed what was holding him here. The thing that kept him in this realm. His soul has been released. So, and the only thing left is the sword.
Good job.
I want the sword.
You can't use it.
I don't care. I want
You're not
it.
proficient.